The enormous strength of feeling in Shipston-on-Stour over the removal of beds from the town's Ellen Badger Hospital was on show on Saturday when around 650 people turned out in pouring rain to protest. Among those taking part were a number of elderly residents from the Low Furlong care home, who were being pushed in wheelchairs by staff. Despite the weather, the residents were determined to vent their anger at the decision. South Warwickshire NHS Foundation Trust has decided the new Ellen Badger Hospital, which is being rebuilt at a cost of £8.2 million, will not have any beds. At one point, Shipston's hospital had 16 community beds, but following a review, the beds do not form part of plans for the new hospital.
My name's Just Baines. I'm a Shipston resident, and the idea of a hospital not having beds is just absolutely ludicrous. We need beds because this is going to be a hospital and the two go hand in hand, and the Shipston folk basically demanding it.
Great support here this morning.
There is, even in this weather, everybody wants to come out and support what we're doing here.
The people of Shipston aren't giving up, are they?
Oh, definitely not going to give up. This is one of many, if we have to have many. Hopefully we won't and people will see sense, but at the moment, this is what we need to do to get our beds in our hospital.
And you come out this morning to show your support?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it was a proper community hospital. And what does that mean? I mean, it's the most important part of the healthcare system. You stop being a bed blocker, which is such a rude thing to say, because you come back to your community, all your family and friends can come and visit you, which speeds up your recovery. And if you're really vulnerable, here you are within the community being cared for. And Swift promised to rebuild. They promised to rebuild that hospital, and the Friends of the Ellen Badger gave them £635,000 towards that rebuild. They promised that's what they were going to do. What are they going to build? We've just seen it, a car park and an office block.
Yeah. So, support from the people of Shipston hasn't gone away. Even more people are here this morning than the last
Absolutely,
time.
despite this weather. I mean, this is Storm Anthony or something, and despite that, we've all come. And as I said, the people from Low Furlong were brought here in their wheelchairs to be supportive with us.
On a day like this, so
I know.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is, and we're all very angry about it. And we were lied to because they promised a replacement hospital. You had a ward for men, a ward for women, you had a day centre, you had all the consultants coming from the hospitals to do clinics down here. We had all that. You could have x-rays, you could bring your children down with minor ailments. Community hospital.
You have Morton Hospital down the road, which has, I think, beds and an A&E, is that correct?
I know.
Is that the sort of thing you envisaged?
Well, I didn't envisage as big as that, because that is absolutely marvellous. We went there we had to go there for our COVID vaccines. But yes.
You're not going away, are you?
No.
So, tell me why you've come out this morning on this miserable morning.
Because this is too important to be worried about the weather. This is so important for the town, because the Badger Hospital was founded for the town and surrounding villages, and it had 32 beds. And eventually, because of the cuts, it had 16. And now, by various kinds of subterfuge and evasion, the trust have cheated us of that, and are still being not even economical with the truth, but not the right word really, but they've been deliberately trying to pull the wool over our eyes, so we know we can't trust them. We don't know what they're doing. They told us to wait till the bed review had finished, and now they won't publish the bed reviews. So although they've made their decision, they can't tell us on what basis they won't tell us on what basis they've made the decision, and that's why we're so angry.
How many beds would you like to see there? If
Well, 16 would be very good, wouldn't it? 32 would be better, but 16 would be useful. They were used during COVID. Nobody knew, but they were.
yeah.
Just those.
And of course, 5 miles down the road, you have Morton Hospital, which is the sort of example of what you
Exactly,
would
that's what we
envisage.
thought we were getting. And they did originally, the Trust came and met with the League of Friends, and they all went over to Morton to have a look, and all agreed that that would be the sort of model that would be lovely for here. And then, after that, somehow it all got poisoned, and we ended up with this silly situation.
So you're not going to give up in a hurry?
No, we're not. Definitely not. We've already got ideas for future protests. We'll keep going as long as we can.